I'm standing here on a gorgeous April afternoon in Shea Stadium, and while it may be early in the 2008 baseball season, in this sport it's never too early to talk about the postseason. October drama you desire? Late-inning tension that turns you on? Playoff heroics that you hunger for? I offer to you the epic battle between the Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves, the saga known as the 1991 World Series. Heroics, you ask? How about Scott Leyes and Greg Gagne, 8 and 9 punch and Judy hitters for the Twins, hitting game-winning home runs in Minnesota? The Braves responding back in Atlanta with walk-off wins of their own in games 3 and 4, including one on a sacrifice fly by Fred Willard, a backup catcher who was the only position player on the Braves roster not to play the night before in a 12-inning, 4-hour and 4-minute marathon, won on another game-winning hit by a punch and Judy Braves infielder, Mark Lemke. Let me set up late-inning tension for you. 5 one-run games, 4 in extra frames. How about every game being within 2 runs at the 7th inning stretch, except Game 1? I'll set up your drama right here. Jack Morris, the 36-year-old pitching legend, went 3 times in this series, up against a trio of talented young Braves arms. Phenom 21-year-old Steve Avery, and a couple of guys you might have heard of. John Smoltz, Tom Glavine. Smoltz and Morris locked up in a pitching duel for the ages, 10 innings. Gene Larkin had a series-winning single in the bottom of the 10th to give Morris the victory, and the Braves had to go home losers despite winning all 3 at home, because the Twins won all 4 in their park. But the story of this series is nothing I've just told you. Instead, it's one man, one 5'8", 180-pound ball of energy, this spirit undeniable they called Kirby Puckett. After losing those 3 games in Atlanta, the Twins came home do or die in Game 6. And like he'd done all year, Puckett put his team on his back and said, "Come with me, boys, we're not losing." First inning, how about a triple, an RBI, and a run scored? 2-0 Minnesota. Third inning, let's climb the center field fence, steal an extra base hit from Ron Gantz. Oh, and a run from the Braves scoreboard. 5th inning, sack fly, 3-2 Twins. And then in the 8th, at 3-3, a 1-out single and a stolen base put him in scoring position. But his teammates left Puckett stranded. So after scoreless 9th and 10th innings, we come to the denouement, the moment of truth, Kirby Puckett leading off the 11th. And the bottom line was this. Everybody in both dugouts, everybody in the ballpark, heck, everyone watching on TV knew how this one should end. And that's exactly how it did. Ball going over the fence, Puckett rounding the bases, pile up at home plate. Game 7, we know that Morris beat Smoltz, but Game 6, Kirby Puckett, that's your story. That's your heroics, your late-inning tension, and your drama all in one. This series had a little bit of everything, and for 16 years now, they've been trying to top it. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you in April who's going to play in 2008's October postseason, but I do know this. Whoever gets there is going to have a hard time topping the 1991 epic I just told you about. I know I'll have a great time watching it. I always do. For WBST Sports, I'm Sam Teichman.